So, good morning, and here we are for day 7 of the How Can Coaching Help You A to Z. And today I'm going to be looking at G, so guilt and goals. So, guilt, let's have a look at it. Guilt is a really dangerous place to be, and it's something that a lot of people go through life struggling with. So let's first of all look at what guilt is, because there are 5 different types of guilt. So the first type is guilt for something you did. Now that's probably the type that we all associate with most. But then there's guilt for something you didn't do but wanted to. We're going to come back to that one. Then there's guilt for something you think you did. There's guilt for something that you didn't, feeling guilty that you didn't do enough to help someone. And then the 5th one is guilt that you are doing better than someone else. So have a think about those. Now, guilt's a really, really toxic negative emotion. And a lot of it comes back to how much you like and respect yourself. So I've got a little quote for you today about guilt. And it says, "Forgiving yourself is as important as forgiving others. Guilt is toxic. Reliving the mistake over and over. Love yourself, forgive yourself." And I'm going to add on to the end of that and move on. So I want to come back to the guilt for something you didn't do but wanted to. So a lot of us are setting goals these days. We understand the power of goals, which is the next part. But what happens if you set a goal, you don't do anything that you need to do to achieve the goal, and then you get to the date when you're meant to have met the goal and you haven't achieved the goal? Do you know what our brains then do? Oh yes, they make us feel guilty. They make us feel guilty for not achieving the goal. They make us feel guilty for not having done the work that meant that we didn't achieve the goal. Just put it behind you. You didn't do it. Fine. Move on. Work out why you didn't do it, what the learning is from it, and make sure that you don't make the same mistake a second time, but actually just move on from it. So that's a little bit about guilt. Now, letting go of guilt and not feeling guilty about everything and actually just forgiving yourself and loving yourself is a really, really important process to go through. So if you feel guilt on a regular basis, reach out, let's have a chat, because it doesn't have to be like that. Life can be better than that. So moving on to G for goals. Now, goals are vitally important. As I talked about back in the D video about depression, we all need goals. We need goals that are emotionally attached. So we need to be emotionally attached to our goals. We need to have goals that emotionally excite us. Most people aren't motivated by money, so financial goals probably aren't always the best thing. You need something that people are emotionally attached to. So I worked with somebody once and their goal was a financial goal, and they weren't really very excited about it or working towards it. And then when they suddenly worked out what the emotional goal was, which was to help people, and she knew how many people she needed to help and how she was going to do it, suddenly that goal became a lot more exciting. So make sure that you have goals in your personal life, and that is really important. If you don't have a goal in your personal life, things can get very, very depressing. Make sure you've got some goals, whether it be a holiday, whether it be going to the spa, whether it be, just going to see somebody. Make sure you've got some goals in place. And on your business, it is vitally important that you have goals. If you do not have goals in your business, you are not going to go anywhere. So make sure you've got some amazing goals in place, but also that you know how you're going to achieve them and what you need to do every single day to keep you on track to achieving those goals. So I will be back tomorrow for the next letter of the alphabet, which completely escapes me at the moment. And I look forward to seeing you then. Okay, it's going to be H tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.